everybody. It's Anna. Time for the Wednesday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Ace of Swords, which is interesting because yesterday's card was the Two of Swords. And I sat with this for a while thinking, why are we moving backwards? Because you're moving from the 2 to the 1. But I think I have an answer. So as I said, the Ace is the 1 card in the trajectory. I connect it to the seed. It's the idea of beginning something new. Swords are connected to the mind. They're about ideas, beliefs, expectations, paradigms. So when the Ace of Swords shows up, it suggests to us that our mind is starting to learn something new. It's learning a new paradigm. It's challenging an old mindset. It's starting a new path in its understanding and its construction of how it's going to work in the world. So yesterday we had the Two of Swords, which is the second step after the 1, which is about, you started something new and then you have to pick what path you're going to take to follow up on that. What are you going to start doing in the world to sort of match your new beginning? So what occurred to me is, let's say the Two of Swords happened yesterday. We were able to kind of enlist the intuition support in making a choice. We made a choice. Now we discover we're a little lost again. Okay, so we're starting something. So the mind is now in this path, and the path is unfamiliar, which it would be because it's a new path. And the mind goes, oh my gosh, I don't know where we are. I don't know how, we make this path, and it's completely unfamiliar to me. It would be easy for the mind at that point to say, man, we made a mistake because I am in over my head. I don't know what's happening here. We're moving backwards. I thought I made a choice, move forward, and now I'm back to not knowing what's happening. That might be true if you're a linear thinker, but with a creative intuitive or a heart or body intuitive, things don't work the way the mind expects them to. So the mind might think the further you go into the path, the more masterful you get at it, right? You get better and better because you're getting more and more learning. But when you are a creative intuitive, that's not always the case. You often find yourself in unfamiliar places because unlike a path that has been trod many times, if there's a path and people have done it before, you know what to expect, you can plan for it. When you're evoking new things, when you're creating new things, every step is a new step. So even though you're a little bit further in your path now, you might still discover you get disoriented, you get a little bit lost, a little bit confused. The mind feels like it's starting over again. This is not because you're backing up. This is because you're moving forward. So it's helpful to let the mind know that every time you step into a piece of transition that feels unknown, you haven't misstepped. You've just stepped into something new, and the mind's going to figure that out. That's an important thing to tell the mind. You want to build confidence in the mind that, yeah, it can handle this. It can handle walking into unfamiliar things and find a way to orient itself. The mind is very clever and very quick. If it's allowed not to be fearful or judgmental, that's what slows the mind down. But when you encourage the mind to walk in faith and to be lighthearted and to be a bit playful and adventurous in how it engages the world, it is quite clever. It's good at this. It's good at navigating the physical world. So even though the mind might think, oh no, I'm back where I don't know what I'm doing. That happens to me a lot. Where my mind goes, oh no, we're doing something new. I don't know how to do this. I can say, well, you don't know how to do it yet. But, with the support, with encouragement from the soul, with encouragement from the intuition, the mind's going to figure this out. So help the mind not feel discouraged if it feels like it's now in a place where it doesn't know what it's doing. Because this is what learning feels like. This is what learning looks like. And typically the people who are drawn to my work are expansive people. That means they're always in a place of expansion, which means the mind has to learn that new things are always going to come. The unknown is always going to be the next thing we step into. And the mind learns that it's good at navigating that. It's good at figuring it out, finding a new place to live in, finding a new structure, and of course, then abandoning that structure when you expand again. So help your mind not be discouraged. Help your mind not to misread what is happening. You are not confused and lost because you've messed up, because you're going backwards. It's because you're moving forward. That's our Wednesday card. See you tomorrow for our next one. Bye.